What up, y'all? It's your boy Skip, aka Skip Massage here, the Sacktown Breakdown. I'm back. So are you if you're here. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Uh, I'm gonna keep this one short. Damn sure ain't gonna be sweet though. There was no excuse for what happened the other night. There's just no excuse for it, and I'm not gonna waste y'all time. Um, we gonna get in here. We gonna get this done. We gonna get it out. We got documentation that we did it. I said I was gonna cover the games for y'all, but this was not a game. So Purple Mike is out at the top of the episode. That's how real it is right now. Purple Mike is out off rip. All right. We still gonna pay our respect. Shout out to Taboo Ohana. You need a gaming chair, you need a desk chair, office chair, up to 45% off on select chairs, and nice embroidery. You know what I'm saying? You always see me. I reach back because the pillow is that serious. The back pillow is that serious. All right. Taboo. All right. Sacred Family. Put in my code Skip TC, get additional $40 off the chair. The discounts could end at any time, but the discount code, the Skip TC, that's evergreen, everlasting. Shout out to Computer Booter. There we go. Okay, kind of got it right that time. Electronic repair, gaming lounge, gift shop, rent time to play PCs, consoles, old school, new school, whatever you want. In addition to that, find like nerd gifts, Dragon Ball Z, One Punch, or I said One Punch Man, One Piece, all sorts of stuff over there. Go check him out. Electronic Repair Shop. Got a broken Mac, PC, gaming console. Go see Dave. He's an incredible, incredible man. I'm gonna go see Dave later this week, as a matter of fact, because I got to head over into that part of town. It's in Carmichael, California. Check out the website. Shout out to Computer Booter. Let's get right into this. All right. This What happened yesterday was not okay. There's no two ways about it. 101 to 128 Sacramento Kings get spanked by Memphis Grizzlies with no John Morant. Granted, we didn't have Mo Harkless, we did not have Rashawn Holmes, and we didn't have Harrison Barnes. So we were missing two of our starters. They're missing their superstar, all-star, and they still put the hurt on us real, real bad. Uh, yeah, dang. There was no lead changes. There was no ties. They just whooped us up the whole game. They scored 38 in the first and second quarter, so they had like a 70-something first quarter, 30 points in the third. We outscored them by 5 in the fourth quarter. They had 22. We had 27 in the fourth. We had 25 in the first, 27 in the second, 22 in the third. Points off of turnovers, neither of us did crazy good off of those. We had 9, they had 8. Points in the paint, they had 72. We had 36. Bench points was matched. We both had 63. So you could see that our starters are not getting the job done. Unfortunately, as usual. Guess we'll look at the box score just to see. Terrence Davis started the game, but it got pulled within like the first like minute, 2 minutes. He ended with 13 points. Shmezi Metu, he started, he had 23 minutes, 8 points. Alex Lim played 6 minutes. He pretty much got played off the floor, which sucks. He didn't score at all. He had 1 rebound. Tyrese Halliburton only played 20 minutes because that's how bad we got spanked. He scored 5 points. He had 2 assists. De'Aaron Fox played 21 minutes, so he didn't play that much. He ended the game with 12 points. Buddy Hield ended the game with 14 points. He played 29 minutes. Tristan Thompson played 22 minutes. He ended the game with 9 points, 7 rebounds. Marvin Bagley played 18 minutes. He ended the game with 5 points, 4 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell played more than the starters. He played the most minutes out of all the guards. In 30 minutes, he scored 11 points. He was 1 of 5 from 3, so he shot 20%. He had 6 assists. Good job. He had a block. He had 1 turnover. He had 3 personal fouls. Damian Jones played 16 minutes. He had 6 points. Lewis King played 21 minutes. He scored 12 points. He was chucking. That dude was 4 of 11 overall, not terrible, but at the same time, not great. And he was throwing up a bunch of bad shots. He did make 3 of 8 from 3. Good for him. I think that's the most threes made by anybody on the team. But he was also heaving them up. And Jemias Ramsey played 12 minutes. He had 6 points. Good to see Jemias go in there and give some energy. I'm not even going to talk. I'm going to talk about one person from the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm literally only going to talk about one person. Yep. Yeah, and I like Brandon Clark, but I'm not going to talk about Brandon Clark. He had a good game. I'm going to talk about Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks played 21 minutes. He only played 21 minutes. He had 21 points. It's like a point a minute, right? 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist. Dillon Brooks whooped the Sacramento Kings' ass. All right? Cool. Now that that's out of the way, we 8-13, we 11th. Back up to 9th for points per game at 110, but that's a slim, there's not a big gap in that. 17th in rebound, 28th, 23rd in assists. Opponents' points per game, we staying steady right there at 26th. Fox Watch, he went from 20.7 points per game down to 20.2 points per game. 5.6 assists. Reese Watch, he went from 12-something points per game to 11.7. I think he was at I don't know, it doesn't really matter. He's at 11 points right now. He's a starting point guard in the NBA. 20 games in, and to still be at 11 points per game and be a starting point guard, starting shooting guard, I know this is blasphemy to a lot of people, and I don't even want this, but I do wonder how much longer can we justify having Tyrese Halliburton being the starting shooting guard when he's averaging 11.7 points per game. It's a question that has to be asked at this point. How much longer can we justify this? It's nails on a chalkboard me saying it, but someone's got to say it. And I don't want Buddy Hill. I want Buddy Hill to stay at the 6th position. And we don't have anybody that I can think of off the top of my head to plug into Tyrese's position. But at the same time, I don't want Davion Mitchell starting at the shoot. I don't want that. That's not right either. But maybe that points to a bigger problem with this team, that everybody keeps talking about. I felt like we had enough talent. We just needed a coach. And I still feel like that to a degree. But damn, I love Tyrese Halliburton's game, but I don't love the result. That's not. We're gonna keep losing if he does not become more aggressive. And how many points? Hold on. 5 points. 5 points. Now, granted, Fox only had 12, so nobody played great. Although Fox did shoot 2 of 5 from 3, so he shot 40% from 3 this game. And Tyrese Halliburton shot 0%. He put up 1 3-pointer. He played 20 minutes and he shot 1 3-pointer. He is a horrible, De'Aaron Fox is a horrible 3-point shooter compared to Tyrese Halliburton. And Tyrese Halliburton shot 1 3-pointer and Fox shot 5. I think y'all see the problem. And I know y'all have already seen it, him not being aggressive enough. But it's not just something he needs to change. Now it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. This is an issue that is hurting us. Tyrese Halliburton, you don't want to say this. I know you don't want to say this. I don't want to say this. But someone's got to say this. Tyrese Halliburton is hurting us by not shooting enough 3-pointers, by passing up on too many shots, by pump faking too damn much and then driving into the lane to that. Now he's going beyond making a play. Now he's breaking a play. He's a play breaker. You ever heard that one before? He is not aggressive. He is so anti-aggressive to the point where he, instead of being a playmaker, he goes into the mode of being a play breaker. The play, like the play was already made. You got the ball, you got the good shot, and you broke the play. To make a new play that didn't, like, you hear people say, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. I've been saying this for years. If it ain't broken, don't break it. He's currently now shooting. There's no way he's still shooting 37% after shooting 0% from last game. And 2 games ago, like, they've had him at 37.7 for a minute here. I'm going to refresh one more time, even though I already refreshed, but like his ticker's broken down there. There's no way that he shot so poorly over the last few games. I think Jillian Adge on Twitter said he's shooting something like 37 points per game over the last like 3 games, and basically encouraging him to like shoot more. And I feel it, but there's no way. I'm not gonna go back. I mean, it's not even worth the time to like go back and look now. I'm not like, how was he shooting 37% over the last few games? Like, maybe. I mean, definitely not in this game. Let's say that. I hope he has been, but if he is, he's still not shooting it enough. Davion Mitchell, your point guard, who y'all are so excited about that you want to get rid of De'Aaron Fox and put him and Tyrese Halliburton in the starting lineup with Ben Simmons. Is scoring 9 points per game right now and is shooting 27% from 3. And he's getting minutes. So it's not like we can't be like he's not getting, he's not getting starter minutes, but he ain't far away. And those are the results that he has. All right, so what's next, right? Oh, hey, look, it's those guys. Didn't we like go into triple overtime and then like beat them not too long ago? It's Los Angeles Lakers. That's great. It's a revenge game, and they're playing us at home. And they're pretty aggy because they just played the Pistons, who suck, but, it was one of those games where it's that dude, was Isaiah Stewart or whatever, who Bron hit him with a cheap shot, busted his eye open, and the Lakers boo him when he comes in. I mean, like, I guess you can boo him for the antics because that was way over. That was ridiculous what he did, like trying to run around and all. I mean, like, you had Bron in your face right there. If you was going to do something, you should have done something. But you didn't, and then you turn into WWF, you want to do promos and stuff. Let me tell you something, brother. You come around here again with that cheap mess, I'm gonna kick you in the teeth, drag you across the Sahara by your toenails. Like, bro, you if you was going to do something to Bron, you should have already done it. You made the right choice. You didn't do nothing to Bron. You made the right choice. Like, but just don't try to, I don't know. He's new here, right? He don't know the lay of the land yet. It's cool. Just back up off of Bron and it's Bron, bro. No one's gonna trip if you back up off of Bron. It's Bron, bro. Come on, man. Don't trip. Anyway, yeah. So we're playing the Lakers. It's not going into triple overtime again, and this team don't have no real bark, no real fight in them. I'm glad Alvin Gentry does have some. Maybe over the course of the next 10 games, the team can start to take on more of Alvin Gentry's likeness. But in that regard, like having some manhood, I guess you could say collectively, not individually, but collectively. But yeah. So anyway, we're about to lose that game. All in all, Kings got whooped, and not enough changed, and wasn't enough gonna change. That was just it. Like, Kings got whooped up. I'm not gonna critique a whole bunch about this game. There's nothing new that I would say that I haven't already said before. They outplayed us. They outmatched us. We started with enough to try to keep up, but I mean, I'll put it to you like this: when we have 3 fouls within the first 60 seconds of the clock in the first quarter, I already knew what time it was. Pardon the pun. I already knew what time it was. It was game over. It was game over. The refs were they were already on it. And the Kings, yeah, I mean, starting Terrence Davis, I get that his family is there. Like, maybe just give him more minutes. But you started the game with him, and then he clocks like 2 fouls within that, that little 1 minute time period, and then you yank him and put Buddy Hield in. It's like, you should have just started Buddy Hield. And I get why you didn't. I get why you didn't, and you didn't see that coming. But then again, I gotta be like Quicksilver, You didn't see that coming? Kings suck, we a bad team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's 16 minutes. I was hoping to be done with this in under 10, but I have a tendency to I was just in disbelief. I'm just like, what? Yeah. So I'm not even tripping off if we lose to the Lakers because I feel like that's a game we should lose. Like, we shouldn't beat a LeBron James team. We suck. I want to beat LeBron James teams. I want to win every game, but we shouldn't because we're a bad team, and we should lose. Not us, not the fans. We don't deserve to. We don't deserve to lose. We deserve rings. But these guys that put on these Kings uniforms, even the ones that are trying really hard, when it comes down to it, it's just not good enough. What do you do about that? When you're just not good enough. And it ain't even always because you suck. Like, you just don't give yourself a chance all the way down to the end. And you let everybody look at you the way that they look at you. Only person on this team that I'm not fully talking to right now is Tristan Thompson. Everybody else is just not good enough. Whether it be your performance or your effort, it's just not good enough. I appreciate Tyrese Halliburton with his little, with the little remarks that he had to the media after beating the Lakers. Was me and De'Aaron's chemistry look like now? It looks like a losing record, Tyrese. That's what it looks like now. It looks like a losing record. But I get it. You're in the second year, and you just got happy that, you beat a LeBron James team, triple overtime, and you played one good game. But that also lets you know how bad of a team you are, that you play one good game and you puffing your chest up. Have confidence, but you know what they say, never get too high, never get too low. If you let yourself make comments like that, and then you turn around to a much worse team who's missing their star, and then you get spanked, and you in the game with 6 points and you only shoot 1 3, you got to eat crow, swallow those words, and may they never come out of your mouth again. Not until you have you've ended the season with a record over 500. Not until then should you be speaking like that, and not to the media. Build you and your guys in your locker room go up. But that was an embarrassment, and when you do things like that, you look silly. Like I get it, you're a player and all that stuff, but these media people and all of us fans, we've been here a lot longer than you have. We know how this goes. You still learning. Hopefully you catch on fast enough to get us some W so you can talk that talk, and we can back you up on it, but we can't back you up on that right now. You're on your own with that one, G. You're on your own with that one, but walk the walk. We'll happily back you up because we're waiting for that. We've been waiting for it longer than you have. I mean, our playoff drought is almost older than you. It's almost as old as you. It ain't too far behind. And I'm not saying it's all your fault that it's taking that long, but it's your fault right now that we ain't no closer to getting rid of it. Appreciate y'all for stopping by for another episode of Sacktown Breakdown. Kings fall to... We didn't even fall. We never stood. Grizzlies dominated the Kings. There you go. Taboo Ohana gaming chairs. Desk chairs, office chairs, up to 45% off right now. Use the code SKIPTC, get an additional $40 off your chair. Computer booter, repair shop, gaming lounge, gift shop. Carmichael, California. Dave runs it, and he's the man. Go see him. Turn your day around, trust me. I appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next one. We ain't going nowhere. That's got a double meaning. It's your boy Skip. Signing out. Peace.